Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, October 1st. You'll be interested to know. 135 years ago, today in 1890, Yosemite National Park was established in Yosemite Valley, California, marking a landmark in conservation and human stewardship of natural beauty. This event celebrates the visionary effort to preserve majestic wilderness, inspiring generations to cherish and protect our planet, and it stands as a testament to human achievement in environmental guardianship. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking fair with waves around 4 to 6 plus feet. The wind is sideshore at 6 miles per hour. Conditions should hold steady through the morning before building slightly to 5 to 7 feet by early afternoon. The wind will pick up a bit, reaching 8 miles per hour later on. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m. with a 4-foot high tide when the west swell is 5 feet at 11 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The first high tide on Wednesday will be 4.5 feet at 9:15 a.m., followed by a 3.5-foot low tide just before 2. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 63 degrees for the water temperature. Thursday features fair conditions with waves ranging from 7 to 9 feet and winds from the west-northwest at around 6 miles per hour. Friday sees a drop in size to 5 to 7 feet, with choppy conditions and winds increasing to 13 miles per hour. Saturday improves with clean surf at 3 to 5 feet, offering the best conditions of the 3-day period. This morning, light rain is likely, and it feels like 62 degrees, with 10 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 6:52. And it will rise again tomorrow at 7:07. It looks like we're in for some cloudy skies today, with a high near 64 and rain likely before 5 p.m., followed by a slight chance of drizzle, along with a gentle south wind at 8 to 13 miles per hour. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies, with a low around 58 and light winds from the west. Looking ahead in the weather, Thursday will be partly sunny with a high near 63 and a west-northwest breeze of 7 to 14 miles per hour, gusting as high as 18. Friday through Sunday remain mostly sunny with highs near 63 and nights, mainly partly cloudy, with lows around 56 to 57. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Francisco Fleet Week is scheduled to take place from October 5th to 13th, celebrating the U.S. Navy's 250th anniversary with ship tours, concerts, and neighborhood performances across the city. Even if a potential federal government shutdown sidelines the U.S. military, the festival will continue, although participation from the Navy and Marine Corps, including the Blue Angels, would be suspended. David Cruz, Public Affairs Officer for the Fleet Week Association, emphasized that while military participation would pause, the event itself would go on as a tribute to service and community. This year's program will still feature over 40 public concerts, emergency response drills, and Fleet Fest, a waterfront fair with food and music. Now on to sports. In Miami Gardens, Florida, Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill will not need another surgery after undergoing a major procedure to repair his dislocated left knee and multiple torn ligaments, including his anterior cruciate ligament. His agent said, Hill's surgery went very well according to his doctors. He added, it's about rehabilitation, and he will play next season, with a realistic goal set for the start of the season. Hill suffered the injury during the team's 27-21 victory over the New York Jets and was taken to a local hospital for further evaluation. Coach Mike McDaniel stated he has heard good things about any potential nerve damage to Hill's knee. The Dolphins will need to replicate Hill's production as they look to rebound from a 1-3 start to the season. In local sports, the San Francisco 49ers are addressing a significant roster challenge by trading 2 draft picks for 28-year-old defensive end Carl Granderson from the New Orleans Saints. This comes after the team felt the impact of superstar Nick Bosa's absence due to a torn anterior cruciate ligament injury. In their recent loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars, the 49ers struggled, generating only 5 pressures without any quarterback hits or sacks. Granderson, who has accumulated 32 sacks over 84 games, could provide a much-needed boost. However, his potential contract and age may complicate the trade. In top news, doctors recommend adjusting your thermostat for better sleep quality, with the optimal temperature being between 65 and 67 degrees. Many adults find it challenging to sleep comfortably, with 57% reporting being too hot and 37% being too cold. Experts emphasize that a cooler room aids the body's natural cooling process, promoting deeper sleep cycles. To enhance sleep, consider closing curtains during the day, turning down the thermostat, and choosing breathable bedding. Additionally, engaging in regular exercise and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule can contribute to improved sleep quality. In business news, billionaire investors are making headlines as Saudi Arabia and President Donald Trump's son-in-law are purchasing a Bay Area video game giant for $55 billion. The acquisition of Redwood City-based Electronic Arts would mark the largest leveraged buyout by a private equity group in history. Electronic Arts is known for popular franchises like Madden NFL, The Sims, and Battlefield. Despite facing layoffs and canceled games, analysts see potential in the company as Saudi Arabia diversifies its investments. Jared Kushner expressed excitement about the deal, citing his admiration for Electronic Arts and its legacy. The agreement awaits shareholder and regulatory approval, expected to finalize in the second quarter of 2026. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $114,000. Ethereum is down 1% to just under 4,200. And XRP is down 1% to $2.84. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Are mosquitoes attracted to beer drinkers? Scientists conducted research at a music festival to find out. Their study examined how beer, sunscreen, diet, and other factors correlate with mosquito attraction. Findings suggest that certain behaviors, such as drinking beer and avoiding sunscreen, may increase susceptibility to bites. While not yet peer-reviewed, this is the largest study to investigate the impact of hygiene and intoxication on mosquito preferences. Understanding mosquito attraction is crucial, as they spread deadly diseases like malaria and dengue. Researchers found that participants who drank alcohol or did not use sunscreen were more likely to attract mosquitoes. Avoiding beer or certain social habits may not reliably prevent bites, so protective measures remain essential. And in entertainment news, in the new crime comedy Bad Man, Seann William Scott takes center stage as Special Agent Bobby Gaines, who arrives in the tiny town of Colt Lake, Tennessee, to handle a murder case. The film, which surprisingly blends humor with crime, features a local cop, Sam Evans, and his deputy, who struggle to keep up with Gaines' unorthodox methods. The screenplay, while predictable toward the end, showcases quirky characters and sharp dialogue that add flavor. Directed by Michael Diliberti, Batman will be available on digital platforms starting September 22nd. Well, alrighty, folks. It's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American conservationist and author, John Muir. And he said, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.